5 things I wouldn't do as a twin or triplet mom planning to breastfeed, from a lactation consultant and a mom of 2 sets of twins. Number 1, I would not skip making goals. You really want to try to think about your ideal long-term breastfeeding goal, but then also think of a short-term goal. Think of if it's really hard and things are just not the way you thought they were going to turn out. What is the minimum amount of time that you can commit to yourself that you're just going to make it through, even if they're getting partial breast milk? I know it's tempting to just say, I don't know how it's going to go and not make goals, but when you're in the thick of it, having those goals to motivate you can be super helpful. Number 2, not taking a breastfeeding class, and especially a twin breastfeeding class. Breastfeeding education prenatally is guaranteed to improve your success rates. I know a lot of people just kind of assume that they're going to figure it out. It's natural. Breastfeeding may be natural, but it is not easy, and especially, again, with 2 babies. So take a class, do yourself the favor. You don't want to be figuring out all this stuff when you have 2 newborns sitting in front of you. Number 3, not having your partner come to the breastfeeding class. I teach online breastfeeding twins classes, and many times I have a mom who's expecting come to the class without her partner with her, kind of assuming that it's because it's her breasts or chest, it's a class just for her. Absolutely not. You need your partner on board, understanding all that goes into feeding these 2 babies. You want to both have the most realistic expectations going into this. You want to talk about goals together. Just really make sure you involve your partner as much as you can. It's a family effort. Number 4, not sizing yourself for pump flanges before you deliver. Your nipple size won't change a whole lot between 3rd trimester and after delivery, and most parents of multiples have to pump at some point in those first few days. Some can get by without it, but I would just plan on it just to be safe. So this is the pump flange. I'm going to make a whole other video about how to size yourself, but basically you're looking at how big your nipple is and how that relates to the inner chamber here. Number 5. The last thing that I wouldn't do if I was expecting twins or triplets is assume that my body won't make enough milk for them. Don't assume because you've heard, friends or family say that they had a hard time making enough milk for 1 baby that you're gonna have a hard time with twins, because it's not always the case at all. So those are my 5 things I wouldn't do. I'm also gonna make one that's 5 things I wouldn't do as a newly postpartum twin mom as well.